Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to the Darkest Hardcore Stay on Darkest Dungeon. Today I kind of made a few changes, but we're going to be going into the Crimson Courtyard again. I'm hoping to get to the Baron, but I make no promises. I'm at least going to get to the yellow key, I'm assuming though, so we can get past the yellow gate. That's the main goal. If I can get to the green key and the Baron, all the better. This is a really long dungeon, and I'm not taking any chances with anyone dying. The first sign of someone getting really in over their heads, I'm gonna dip, and the Crocodillian last time got a little sketchy, so that's why I'm saying probably the yellow key, but we'll see. With that being said, I said at the last episode I was going to take a look at heirlooms and stuff like that, and you might see that my heirlooms look a little different, so just going to go over that really quick. Actually, I'm going to start here. I know I probably went over this at the end of the last episode, but the Hear Ye Forced Labor gave me a free building upgrade, so I used that to get the guild fully upgraded because the last thing I needed was Instructory Mastery. So with that being said, I really didn't need portraits for anything that I wanted. I can still like upgrade the tavern and stuff like that if I really need to, but I don't really use it for stress relief too often. So I traded most of my portraits for deeds and busts. What I used the busts for was the granary. So I get 15% more health while healing, and some food is granted for free every week. That's going to be a huge burden off of my finances now. Then I used some of the deeds that I traded for with the portraits. I now have weaponsmithing and furnace upgraded all the way. I just need 32 more deeds, and this is upgraded all the way. So with that being said, the only heirlooms I actually need to bring back now are to upgrade the Abbey. I'm going to need busts, which I'm not too worried about. That's going to be a little bit of a thing going into like champion dungeons and things like that, so I will still bring busts back. But with that being said, the goal of this is just get as far as I can into the courtyard, because let's get to it with my bleeding group that did so well last time. I got 9, so I forgot how much food that gives you, to be honest. I'm going to go in here with 20 again. And I have my notes here saying how much of everything I should really bring. Yeah, so if I look at the map, the only thing on the path I plan on taking, there's only 2 of the cocoons left that are for the stress relief. And then there's only 1 thronging hive, which is for loot. So that's 3 of... That was a thing. Nothing broke. Oh well, got distracted. Something fell. So there's only 2 thronging hives, which are for stress relief unless I go slightly out of the way, which I can get another thronging hive, possibly without another fight. So I'm gonna bring an extra 1. And then there are the Crocodillian and the possibility at the Baron. But even in the Baron section, there's not any thronging hives, there's no cocoons, at least according to this map I'm looking at, and I don't remember any in that section, so I'm only going to bring 6 torches. Then there are 2 things for holy water to get stressed down. Once I get into the Baron section, there's a lot more uses for the medicinal herbs, so we're going to take a few of those. There are a bunch of things for bandages, and this is where things get a little weird. Until I get into the Baron section, which is past the yellow key, there's not many cases for the shovel. However, that being said, there's like at least 1 blockage. I'm looking at a Korean map for whatever reason. It's more detailed than what the English maps are, but they don't tell me what the blockages are because I can't read Korean, and I'm not breaking out a translator. But it doesn't tell me if this is the Misty version or a normal blockage. So I'm going to bring 2 of those, and then I can dig in the pots. So 1, 2, 3, 4 if I want all the loot. But then there's like a bunch of stuff beyond that, so I could literally bring all of that. And that's all the loot or supplies I would need to get through there. And I'm actually fine because I don't need to bring food. Actually, I could have brought more bandages, because Baron bleeds, the Crocodillian bleeds, other things bleed for a decent amount, and then I have the curios. So there's a very good case used to bring more stuff, but I didn't. Like dummy. So I'm gonna take all the stuff for now, but like the crests and the portraits there are the first thing that are gonna go. No, it was a fight. I was going, isn't there a trap right here? No. I can't read either map presented to me. This is a problem. Alright, let's get a riposte going. Gonna bonk you, so next time you should go down. And then... Do I want an Iron Swan? No, I don't. We'll do if it... Yeah, they have a good protection, so if I do if it bleeds, they'll go down easier, I think. And then we can stun you. Put a little more damage on you. We're good, I think.
Impressive.
Good crit back. Unfortunately, you're bleeding. We'll have to watch Dismas. Is that Dismas or is that Claude? I can't remember. Dismas. We'll have to watch him. Do not. That is not like a 3% chance. Oh, my man. Alright. Let's stun another one. At least he has a riposte going, and that's taking things out still, despite the fact of imposter syndrome going off and absolutely obliterating things. And he's going, no, I'm not up to the task. I'm not up to the task. Annihilates the thing that tried to kill him. Alright, we're gonna get the Chevalier. Bleed it out. Bleed it out. Oh, that's 5, so it should go before its next turn. I don't gotta worry about it. Once again, I'm not up to the task. What are you at? 6 and 7. So if I do, if it bleeds here, I can do a huge heal on Dismas. I'm thinking if I do a Hound Harry, I don't need to actually hit row 1 Chev, but I need 1 damage on the row 2 Chev and then extra damage on row 3, and we're good, and it puts a bleed on.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, bleeding gone. We can try to heal. Alright, 5 and 10. So, yeah, let's take it out before it does more damage or bleed to us. But I'm not gonna take more food. Actually, I probably should, but we'll heal up too. I don't got blood for you, buddy. Probably should have brought blood with me, because there's gonna be a lot of vendors like that. Alright. Probably should have put Dismas back, but we'll do that next time. Manservant goes away. Just because he has 7 health and is bleeding for 3, I'm gonna bleed everyone. Now he has 5, and now he's also bleeding for 5. 1 goes down. Figured that was better than trying to stun someone, is just outright taking someone out, and we'll stun the courtesan. I knew that they changed this. Was it Courtyard Plus that I was playing with? They changed her to Strumpet or something, I think. I knew I wasn't crazy. Unless that was the Viscount version. Alright, so Courtesan bleeds out, Manservant bleeds out. Go for the other Manservant. And I'm pretty sure the Manservants were also changed, but I'm not gonna go there. I don't remember what they were called. And Chevaliers were Knights. Almost positive on that one. Did I even get the... If I count on my other file before it went kaput, pretty sure I got him. On that modded file. But I'm not crazy, right?
Slowly, gently. This is how.
Alright, let's get him. 7 and 6 so we can afford to heal. Is anyone hurt at all? No, so you go away.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Take the blood. Actually,
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious.
Pretty sure there's a guy on the way down that I can give the blood to. So otherwise, if not, I'll go back. I can de-stress with this, so that's why I brought the holy water. Very good de-stress at that. And in we go. My map was wrong. That was supposed to be a cocoon. I brought too many torches. I did not bring enough holy water. Unless I'm not reading the map correctly again. We all know it's a thing. But no. I'm reading it correctly because it's very hard when this won't pop up. The room above this and to the right is supposed to be, where it says Curio right here, is supposed to be blood flowers, yeah? So I'm fine to use this. Above this in the hallway was supposed to be a cocoon. Then the fight above this to the left is where I was supposed to have the blood dude. And then room before that empty, room before that was Crocodillian. I don't know. Maybe it's a little more randomized or something like that, even though I thought it was preset. Like I said, I'm probably tossing the portraits for the money. I'd rather have the supplies on hand, and I'll see what he gives me.
Wealth beyond measure.
Ooh.
Awarded to the brave and the
Headlong
foolhardy
transference. Do I have one of these? I don't have one of these. I know I'd be using it on my abomination if I had it. I'm pretty sure I have a drifter's buckle, so that can go away. But I definitely want to keep that. Yeah, and that fight was supposed to be there. What happens when you're supposed to look at a map and things go wonky? Or go, am I even in the right place anymore? Right, can we stun the Esquire? No, even though he has a poor stun resistance, actually, that we have 155% stun. He has a 60% stun resistance. He had a 5% chance to resist that. I can math. That man is lucky. Not so lucky anymore, but beside the point. He wouldn't have gone down if he got stunned. I would have put those attacks somewhere else. And our first Crimson Curse of the night. I figured that was going to happen. Alright, can we stun the courtesan? There we go. Then let's bleed the supplicant. Actually, yeah, take him out, and then the other attack can go at the courtesan. She'll bleed out. Like, there's no reason not to finish her off. She's gonna go pretty quickly, so otherwise I'd stall it. We have the food, take the money, leave the citrines. Alright. There's nothing wrong with getting a Crimson Curse. If used right, it's actually really good. It's a plus speed and there's a potential at plus damage. I just really don't like managing it. Sycophant. Sycophant goes away. Okay, it did not do the thirst. I'm happy. It's got 9 health left. It's gonna bleed for 3, so it goes down to 6. If I stun the courtesan, it can't get guarded. Well, I mean, the manservant could guard it, but it's not going to. Then I'm gonna do... And we're going to do if it bleeds on the Courtesan. So I got a little bit of a plan here. And we're going to Hound Rush or Harry, whatever, on all three of them. And they're going to have a bad day. Courtesan has 2 turns left. Depending upon what the Sycophant does, it has 2 turns. Oh, screw you. Screw you. At least it went at her. And it's bleeding for 5, so it goes down on its next turn. There's a lot of potential stress here. Alright, we're gonna do Duelist Advance. We're gonna hit the Manservant, I guess.
Obliterated.
Still gonna try to go to the Crocodillian. And Courtesan goes away.
Disadvantage. Give them no.
Got a lot of potential ways to de-stress on the way here. We just have to make sure Junia is taken care of. So Sycophant goes away on its turn, so Supplicant. Lead him out. 4 and 10. We're fine. And bleed you. And we'll default party order. Well, once we get past this part.
Foolish horrors.
There we go.
Brought low and driven.
Okay, so if I can read maps correctly, which we all know comes into question, there should be a way to de-stress over here. I kind of took that into consideration. And Junia is going to be the one who's going to need it. Please tell me this is correct. There we go. Holy water also opens up a spot. And now we can go back. And thankfully, people have mapped this out, because without maps, this monstrosity of a place is too darn big.
Finding the stuff
Take
is
the money,
only the
take the
first
money.
test. Now it must be carried home.
Yeah, we'll eat. Anyone else need that? And then I'll take the food. Or I'll take the money. Because love the money. Made back about half what I spent on supplies now. I didn't go fully into those other rooms because those are fights and I don't want to get the stress. Seems a little silly at this point. Use a shovel for this. Get the deeds, get the blood. Don't have a spot for portraits, right? Nope, okay. Then in here, I believe this is key. Is this key? I don't remember why I needed to come down here. I just remember always coming down here first. To be honest, I really do not remember why I always come down here. So normally I would go for one of the manservants here so they don't guard. And there's a huge case to be made to go to the second one here, but if I Iron Swan, it's gonna go at this other one, right? Yeah. Just at a higher crit rate. So I can now Hound Harry and it'll go down. Duelist Advance, take out the other one.
Decimated.
Really wish I would get Junia down stress-wise. Then we'll stun the Chevalier so it doesn't bleed us or stun us. And Hound Harry. Bleed takes out Manservant. Miss. She is minding her manners. Alright. Bleeding the Chev. Manservant down. Courtesan is no longer guarded. So, stunning you. We tried. We can still stunt but it might be more lucrative to do a Hound Rush here. And then finish you off so you don't stress us out. Love that attack back. I mean, in that case, I would go with the Spare Me Dismas. Spare me, but right. He bleeds out. Repeal. No reason to stall. Take what I can.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the
Heal
task.
Dismas. I can trade out some of the crust for deeds. That's probably the better option. Toss those, take this. Yeah, blue key. Blue key goes up. I need the blue key to get the yellow key. That's why. So I'm gonna trade the crust for the key that I need. I can get crust back. Junie is stressing everyone else out. Walking even stresses in here. Lovely. I'll save using the blood on Junia for now. Until I get a little closer to one of the fights. That way the bloodlust doesn't wear off too soon. Because it has a habit of doing that. Which is not great, to be honest. Alright, so in here, definitely need to de-stress. The lower her stress is, the less of a chance she acts out, if I remember right. And we can... I mean, at least that worked out, right? I think I'm fine to go on here. Then I need to go up. Yeah, we can do a shovel in here. Not gonna take any of that, unfortunately. But it was a chance at other stuff. And then we can pop blood. We can go in here. See what happens. I Dismiss because I forgot to move you. Bleed Supplicant. At least the bleed went off. Then we're gonna stun the courtesan here. If it bleeds... No, actually, yeah, if it bleeds on the courtesan, then I'm gonna Hound Harry.
The abyss.
I'm thinking if I can get to where the yellow key is, like past that gate, I can camp and get stressed down that way. I should be good. But it's all up to me getting there. We'll have to see. And, you know, Junia doing her thing. Can I stun? I can. So, courtesan, come on. There we go. One goes down. We'll hit this one. If I pistol shot the stunned one, I mean, that's a lot more than I was planning on. And then Hound Harry should finish this up. Because between the damage and the bleed, we're good. Alright, so take what I can.
Success so clearly in
Honestly, not expecting to find another onyx. I never find more onyxes.
the light.
I would like the jade. Is that an option? What I could do, tentatively, is use some of the food because I know I'm gonna find more. So that'd be 1, 2, 6, 10, and toss the other 2. looking like it's going to be more than 2, but yeah. Being a little greedy, but it works. It works. Alright. Yeah, so I don't have the holy water for this. Nothing else is going to work the way I want it to, I think. 'Cause I don't think I can use blood on that. Moving on. This is why I need torches. I think I need one more torch for that stuff. Alright. Blue key. Don't need to buff up anything. Junie is still bloodlusted. That's awesome. Alright, let's do this. I think this is a Crocodillian.
A hideous mutation. Unnatural and
Right.
abhorrent.
So can't hit him with the stun, so we're going to just judgment. Do a little damage. For now we're gonna pistol shot him. Probably should have done the attack back there, but that's fine. Dog treat. Hound rush, because he's way back there. Got the bleed. If he doesn't move, I'm gonna Iron Swan. He moved. So then we're gonna do Adrenaline Rush for accuracy and damage. We're gonna stun him there. Duelist Advance. I'm also gonna pop one of these for accuracy. Bleed him for more. Only bleeding for 4, that's fine. If it bleeds, and he will. Bleeding for 7. Now this is where accuracy is a thing, because plus 45 dodge. I doubt this is gonna stun him again. Wow. Okay, well, I don't want to get Martin and Fang out of their positions, so pistol shot. They just lost dodge, so if it bleeds, 6 bleed around. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. No bleed, okay.
Slightest lapse in concentration.
Bleeding him again. Alright, we're gonna duelist advance, getting that back up. Good dodge. Actually, yeah, stun. I know that I need to heal there, but the stun's probably more prevalent. Then, Wicked Hack, 20 damage. Dog Treat for more damage, and yeah, just damage. There we go, there's our crit, there's our bleed. Just a little more to go, buddy, a little more to go. Since we can't stun him again, most likely we're gonna heal. That might be the turning point there.
But never hidden.
Got 2 rounds of riposte, so open vein. He's bleeding for 7. He's going down to 20. If this hits, we're good. And finished. Crocodillian meat, anyone? Don't think it's gonna taste good, but you know. Alright. Mark of the Outcast for the Hellion. That could be helpful here, huh? Yeah? So, plus 2 speed, plus 35% bleed damage. Then, I could change Dismas's head over to Dismas and take the money, take the key, toss the crests. not sure how that's going to work out, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. I can go over here and burn this for stress relief, though. It might be best to do this on Odika so that she doesn't get afflicted as well. Then I can go down. And we can go and at least use the key, yeah? So what I'm thinking is I can go get some firewood, use the firewood feast. Then there should be things to... Really tempted. I'm gonna pass them. Here we go. Get food back, and I should be good. And there's like 2 firewood on the way, if I recall correctly. So I should be good. We'll see.
A decisive pummeling.
Oh, I can take him out right away. So let's stun the other Esquire so he doesn't get the riposte. No, okay. Well then, we'll try to take you out. We both have 1 if I Hound Harry to go down. The others get bled. I'm happy with that result. For the most part. A little bit of stress there. I bleed you, which goes to the Chev, which is awesome. Let's do Hound Rush, because that'll do more to the Chev as well. Now he's bleeding for 7 of 15. Honestly, Iron Swan would do more, so we'll do that. He goes down, right? And then heal Martin and Fang. Take out Courtesan. Was not expecting crit. Take what I can here. Which
victory.
Those first, then bust, then take whatever. Alright. Alright, moving on along. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of first. Let's use it. Because then I can use the food on anyone I need to. I can't take the rest of it, but alright, I could. Probably should. And if I go up, I can nab this.
If only
firewood.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly.
Then if I give up, also let's give up the jade for now. And I'm gonna go back before going forward so I can use the firewood, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find another firewood along the way. Use it. We're gonna camp to de-stress as much as possible, so that means feasting.
Respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Don't have mortality debuff, so Bandit Sense would probably be the best. Hound Watch does the same thing. Alright. So we're gonna Hound Watch. Therapy Dog for the stress. Courage. I could Revel, which isn't the biggest deal, and that would get a lot of stress down. It's not quite enough on Junia to get her non-afflicted, but it might be just enough that something else could be enough. So we'll go with that for now. She's got 8 stress. We're good. We're good. Let's see what happens here. Because I didn't get Dismiss back on the spot, we'll just open Vein. Stun the Esquire. Nope, that didn't work. I don't think that... Oh, Blackjack does have range. So I'm gonna go with Esquire, take him out. I was actually expecting him to attack me back there. That's great. And de-stressing Junia there a bit. Don't need to Blackjack because we're not gonna stun, so let's just go at one Supplicant. He bleeds out now. Then just go at the other one till it's down. Because bugs. AoE heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered.
One down. Does Martin and Fang get the turn? No. Okay, take what you can.
These nightmarish creatures
3 bleed, 3 bleed.
can be beaten.
We'll use a bandage there so she's not taking so much. Also going to use the medicinal herbs here to get some food back because I want this to be a full stack.
Gold, trinkets and baubles.
I was actually expecting, I forgot that opened up a slot there, so cool. I can come back to this and use a shovel if I need to. So I think I might need one more. Okay, popping blood on Junia. All party order. We're good. That should put our friend in range. Unfortunately, a lot more stress on Junia there. Could have gone for anyone else there. Alright, so Esquire, stunned. Nope. Really having bad luck with that. Before Manservant gets protection. Duelist advance on Esquire. Make sure he doesn't get repartee out. They're building that stress back up on her. Okay. Iron Swan. You go down to crit, that's great. Lovely de-stress there. If I do open vein, let's get the supplement bleeding. Let's do judgment to get you healed, because crit will also heal you and de-stress you. Then we can do, I'm hoping, Mount Harry taking out Esquire before he gets a turn. Really, on Junia again? Well, fine. Duelist advance.
Devastating.
Love the crit. Love de-stressing Junia. Alright. Take what I can.
As victories
Get
mount,
rid of citrines.
so too will resistance.
We're good. Going to heal her a little bit. Also get rid of the bleed there. And we're gonna go up. default party order before I forget again. I know there's a secret room around here, but I explained that last time. I'm not gonna bother with it. Just because I don't think on this file I can actually do it. Did not bring enough of the medicinal herbs. Just gotta be a little careful with that this time. Okay. Careful there, Junia. We don't want everyone stressed out. I'm having really bad luck with that. I know it's better than a 50-50, but I'm having really bad luck with that. I'm gonna get everyone here bleeding. Then we're gonna go at the Esquires. And then I'm gonna take one of the Esquires out. Just so he's not a problem. And no repartee there. We're going to heal up. Because everyone kind of needed it. Probably should have stunned, but that's fine. Thinking... yeah, especially because of that. Let's have... let's do a grape shot. And then Hound Harry, and then we'll do, I guess, if it bleeds onto the Esquire. Then he'll bleed for 5. We'll bleed for 3 more from this, putting him at 8, and then plus whatever the thing hits him for, and that'll also take out the Sycophants. Maybe not. Let's heal you.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Really with the stress? Really with the stress? Come on. There we go. Alright, take what I can.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a
gonna use some of the food to take the sapphire, which is unfortunate because I'm also gonna need the key from right there. We can get rid of some of the deeds though, I think. Yeah, I suppose we can get rid of a deed for this. Just so we can get through this faster. I know there's a chance that I could get food from there, but there's also a chance that like diseases and junk like that I don't want to deal with. So I know there is firewood right there. I just need to figure out how I want to get it. Here's a firewood. Now I need a shovel to get another Crimson Courtyard trinket later. So I don't want to get rid of the shovel. I don't want to get rid of the bandages because the boss. I also wouldn't want to get rid of the torches because boss. I don't know. I guess we'll get rid of the blue sapphire for now. So I want to keep the feather crystal. Actually, I got a little bit of a plan here. If this is what I think it is. So it says there's another firewood that I have upcoming, so I'm going to use this one actually. We're just going to do a small camp, do as much de-stressing as possible, which also might get Junia what she needs here. And then I can hand dig through that last one, I suppose. So eat until they're full for that.
Tenuous firelight, an uneasy
Hound watch, therapy dog. Encourage Junia, which puts her at 25 again. I did the same thing at the next one. I should be able to get people down. So let's do man's best friend here so that he doesn't get totally wiped out. And then no one has just one. So as long as I don't get too stressed out in this fight right here, I think we're okay. Which means taking out that courtesan like right away. With lowered accuracy. Interesting that the aura didn't go off after the aura stress part of that. You'd think that since it hit us, it would have. But okay, I'm fine with that. I just need them to not be afflicted or anything like that for the Baron, and afterward I think we're okay. You're fine, you're fine. Lick wounds. Heal up a bit. Take out the corpse eater. Yeah, we're good? Okay. Take the onyx, take the gold. Don't need more blood, so take the crest. Actually, I should have taken the blood, but regardless. Alright, wine crate. Last firewood. Let's go. I also have a green key to spend right here. Bolt party order before I forget. Gonna firewood with boss.
A spark would
I'm not gonna feast just because of food reasons. I might have to continue here. So eat until full. Not getting ambushed, so Hound Watch. Therapy Dog. Then Encourage again. No more Affliction. Then from there, honestly not much I can do. I don't want to do the Reject the Gods. I guess Man's Best Friend again. Just to pop stress down even further. To the Baron. Let's do it. I don't even have holy waters on me. This might get ugly. This might get ugly.
It would seem his taste for triviality remains unabated, even now.
Alright. So let's start with one and bleed it, because if I bleed it, then it'll come out of there bleeding. No damage transfers. And there he is. Let's advance it. I do have to hit some of these other eggs. So try to stun this one. And then we'll bleed it. If I didn't take care of some of these other eggs, it'll eventually pop and have other stuff. If I remember right.
The horror.
So, Supplicant goes down. I don't like the fact that he can do that, but at least Dismas here can do
Fear
the advance.
seems the mind.
I do Hound Harry. Actually, I forgot I've used all the pet treats or dog treats. I'd hit all of them, but what I'm actually gonna... I can stun him for now. Duelist advance into another one. And stun it for next turn. Taking it out. Really? Really? That bleed is actually really picking up. So doing that. Maybe stunning the last egg. No, it doesn't transfer through, okay. Dismas is kind of in range.
Gnawing uncertainty.
4 bleed for 3 rounds. We're okay there. Let's do Rape Shot, because that'll take out 1 Sycophant. Up the crit rate on the Baron, maybe. You prick. And we're irrational. Alright.
Reeling, gasping.
And you're going to use the torch. Move back. So you can do Hound Rush. Alright. It's only 4 more damage. So, bleed the Baron. Oh, come on. You absolute prick.
Despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Take out Sycophant. Then I'll Hound Harry.
Perched at the very
And then the bleed might get her. I need to run. I need to run. This group is not going to do well on him.
Finally claim their due.
Retreat, retreat, retreat.
The sin is not in being outmatched.
I got to the Baron. That's all that matters. Everyone's alive. I don't care. We're good. I saw that was going downhill quickly. Alright. We're fine. We're fine. I have an idea of how I'm going to deal with that. Yeah. Okay. No one died. We're good.
So that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again.
Really, is that all the money I walked away with? I mean, it's more than I walked in there with. I'll give it that. And I was throwing away a lot of the heirlooms and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to leave that for a bit. Okay. Hysterical blindness. Interesting. Okay.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
I'll do that later, because I'm literally at the Baron for when I remember to do that. I can go do a few other things. I just need to remember that he's there. And then I can like go check off the hay, go level up a few things, go do that. Because I'm not going to lose what I have. And like the only reason I didn't use a flagellant or anything like that would have really ripped him a new one is I just didn't really have the funds to go do that. That's probably what's going to be on the agenda, which also means going back to like, I can probably use a few of the level 3s and 4s and stuff to do more of the veterans. I just have to actually look at it, and I do have to catch up some of these apprentices. After that, I can kind of get a group together to do some of the other stuff, Baron included. I just would really like to have upgraded gear and skills and such for that on whoever I want to send in. So I'll have to think about that, whether that be like Dismas, Jill, Ike, maybe Bach or someone like that too. I just know that that's going to cost a lot of the gold I'm going to find in the future. I'm going to have to figure that out and figure out where I want to go. I'll figure something out because the deeds, like I said, are not the biggest deal anymore. It's just going to get the money and such like that. That's what's going to be in the next episode, is wherever I go, it's just basically money runs, leveling up the areas, things like that, and finding out what I want to do. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.